Good morning, students. This is your teacher Neelam Helawat, and we'll continue with the chapter that is the living world, the chapter number 1. So this is also our lecture number 2. Okay. Yesterday we have started with the chapter. We'll continue it for today also, and this is your lecture number 2. And I hope you're following my lectures thoroughly, and there is absolutely no doubt in any point. And if there is, you must contact me. Okay, everyone? And most important, keep yourself safe at home. Keep yourself free from the coronavirus. Okay? I hope that we'll be meeting soon in the school. Right? Let's start then. Now, coming to the diversity of the living world. Now, you must understand, when we talk about the diversity, we need to understand what does the diversity word says. So, diversity basically means the variety of plants and animals on the earth. See, there is no doubt that there are different kinds of plants and different kinds of animals that are present on the earth. Isn't it? We are only familiar with only 2% of the plants on the earth, because we see those plants daily. And same with the animals also. We only see a few selected animals which are in our surroundings. But apart from this, there are a large variety of animals which are present. So biodiversity in totality refers to the variety of plants and animals that is present. It has been estimated that on Earth, the number of species that are present is 1.7 to 1.8 million. Just imagine how much diversity is available. Now, if I have to study one plant or one animal daily, just imagine, my whole life will not be sufficient to remember to study such a diverse plants and animals. Okay? The whole of my life will be spent, but even then I cannot study the whole of the plants and animals. So that is why there is a need of a classification. See, students, it is very, very simple. If you keep certain things at a place, you can easily find them when you need them. But if you throw your materials here and there in the room, so when you will need, it will be very, very difficult to find that particular object. Same way, such a huge variety of plants cannot be studied. There is no person in this world which can talk about, which can remember such a variety of plants. Large number of plants, isn't it? That is why we need to have a classification so that we can name them, we can remember them, we can study them, and we can understand them very well. Like suppose we know India is a country of diverse languages, isn't it? We have different states, and every state has diverse language. Now the simple word that is called pani you can say different words are used to just say water, isn't it? In India, water can be called with several names: pani, vari, jal, isn't it? So if we don't know all the different names, we even don't come to know that we are talking about the same substance, isn't it? So that is why we need a standard system so that all will be using a common name. So that is why there was a need that we should standardize the naming of organisms. And this process of giving name to a particular organism is called nomenclature. देखिए, बहुत सिंपल है. जब घर में बच्चा भी पैदा होता है तो हम उसका नामकरण करते हैं, isn't it? Yes? So that we can call that particular child with that name. Right? So plants and animals earth पर इतने ज़्यादा हैं कि हर कोई उन्हें अलग अलग नाम से बुलाता है. Different areas में they are being called by different names. So we need to have a standard name, and the process of giving that standard name is called a nomenclature. So what is nomenclature? The process of giving scientific name to an organism. Clear? So nomenclature, you've understood? The process of giving a scientific name to the organism. Right? Now plants are being named by ICBN, right? This is the you can say the committee that gives names to the plants, and its full form is, it is International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. What it is called? It is called the International Code for Botanical Nomenclature. Okay, dear students. Then animals, they are named by another community, another center, which is called International Code of Zoological Nomenclature. So botany basically deals with plants and zoology deals with animals. Okay, and this scientific name ensures that each organism has only one name, right? So what is the aim of the nomenclature? That each organism is addressed by a single name so that there is no confusion. Now this nomenclature of giving name to a scientific name is called binomial nomenclature, and this was given by Carolus Linnaeus. He was a scientist. Okay, he was a scientist who gave the binomial nomenclature. He said that the name of a particular organism should have two words. That is why binomial, bi means two. Okay, he said that when we are giving a scientific name to an organism, the name will have how many words? Two words. Okay, the first word, let's suppose like these are the two words. Okay, the first word will be a generic name. Okay, the first word will be this first word will be a generic name, and second will be a species name. This portion you've also studied in class 9th. Okay, in diversity chapter. This was the last part you've studied there also. So every word, or you can say the scientific name, consists of two words, and those two words, the first word will be a generic name and the second word will be a species name. Okay, first name is of generic name and the second is of species name. Now there are certain rules when we are giving scientific name to the organism. Everyone and all of them, they must follow these certain rules. So let's study those rules. What are the rules? First we know that the name will be comprised of two letters, two words. First is the generic name and second is species name. Secondly, biological names, they are generally in Latin language and they are always written in italics. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट रूल ये कहता है कि जो हमारा बायोलॉजिकल नेम होगा, साइंटिफिक नेम होगा, दैट विल बी जनरली लेटिन शब्द में होगा एंड विल ऑलवेज बी रिटन इन इटैलिक्स. सेकेंड, एज आई सेड, फर्स्ट लेटर विल बी ऑफ जीनस एंड सेकेंड विल बी ऑफ स्पीशीज. ओके, द फर्स्ट लेटर ऑफ जीनस शुड बी कैपिटल. The first letter of the genus should be capital, right? And the first letter of the species should be small. Okay, let's take an example. You know, human beings, they are called as Homo sapiens. What we call them? Homo sapiens. This is a scientific name of human beings. Okay, so first rule says that this word will be genus and this word will be species. Secondly, the first letter will be capital, the genus letter will be capital and the species letter will be small. Okay, and they will be underlined. This third rule says that they should be underlined separately, and when they are written with hand, they should be underlined separately. But if they are printed, then they will be printed in italics. Clear? So name consists of two words. First is genus, second is species. Genus letter will be capital, species letter will be small. They will be underlined separately if written with hand, and if printed, they will be always printed in italics. Next branch is taxonomy. Now what is taxonomy? So the process of classification, how we can classify an organism, the process of classification on the basis of certain characteristics is called taxonomy. Okay, हम organisms को किस basis पर classify करते हैं, that basis, that portion, the process of classification will be called taxonomy. We can use external characters, internal structure, cell structure, development, and the ecological information as a base, as a characteristic. Okay, so we can use any feature as a characteristic, right? Isn't it? Now human beings, we know human being is a very curative, or you can say inquisitive. It has a human beings have very quest regarding, they want to know everything. So the person, they are very inquisitive. They want to know each and everything, why, when and how, isn't it? Human beings, they are very curious. So human beings is interested in know different organisms and how they are related with each other. And this branch of science is called systematics. So systematics deals with the classification of organisms based on the diversity and their relationship among them. Okay, so we have a third branch that deals with the process of classification and their interrelationships. Coming to the taxonomic hierarchy. You know, smaller organism tends to go to bigger, then bigger, isn't it? See, for constructing a wall, we need to place brick by brick, isn't it? So taxonomic hierarchy, the arrangement of various taxas in a classification. The arrangement of various taxas. What are those taxas? Like, first of all, species. The species will form genus. Then genus will form family. Family will form order. Then order will form class. And class will form the phylum. Right? And the phylum, right? Is it clear to everyone? Now phylum is said to be as a kingdom in case of plants. Okay, what we call it as? Kingdom. Clear? We call it as kingdom. So we can say kingdom is the highest hierarchy. First is species, genus, family, order, class, and last is your kingdom. So kingdom is a highest category, right? Kingdom is a highest category. Now phylum word is used in case of plants, and division word is used in case of, phylum word is used in case of animals, and division word is used in case of plants, right? Now I'll tell you a very easy way to remember this. I generally find the students have difficulty in learning this order. Okay, I'll give you very simple terminology, right? You have to learn keep, pond, clean. I hope you learned. Keep, pond, clean. What do you have to learn? Keep, pond, clean. Keep means, let's go further, then I'll come. So keep pond clean, or fish get sick. Fish get sick. Okay, so just practice this line for a few minutes. Keep pond clean, or fish get sick. Practice it. Keep pond clean, or fish get sick. Now keep means kingdom, pond means phylum, clean means class, or means order, F means fish, F means family, G means genus, and S means species. So I hope you've learned the complete order. Keep pond clean, or fish get sick. So keep is for kingdom, pond is for phylum, clean is for class, or is for order, fish is for family, get is for genus, and sick is for species. So I hope you must have learnt it. So let's come to your homework for today. First of all, you will make the notes of this topic, and secondly, you will read the page numbers 6 to 7. Okay? Okay, everyone? So I'm putting this video off and hoping that you'll be sending your homework to me. So keep yourself well and keep working. Goodbye, everyone.